you want me to.
It all started when I was born.
Long ago.
In a land far, far away.
Is it Star Wars?
Shrek, the
We will begin with Anna. You ride in a black carriage all along the Svalich Road. You see through these great gilded curtains and windows the forest flying by as the black stallions that lead this carriage draw you faster and faster up the mountain towards Castle Ravenkind. But you're not alone. Rahadin is your driver. You can hear him, his voice goading on the horses as he carries you towards the Lord of the land, Strahd. You feel his presence as you come near. And there along the road you hear other carriages. And you can see them, little tea lights flickering as they travel along the road up towards the castle. You're not the first guest to arrive. As you travel on this road, you hear the great clacking of wheels as you hit the drawbridge. You go across this wide, vast chasm. Wind pouring through that canyon as you enter through these great sheer cliff walls into the courtyard. And moments later, as the carriage stops, Rahadin comes to the door and offers you his hand. My dear. You take it. He gently brings you down each step of that carriage, and the horses on their own carry off to the carriage house. Rahadin is not here. Rillirn and Amadeus, the two of you, are also on your way to Castle Ravenkind. You find yourselves hidden along the side of the road, watching as carriages come whizzing by one after the other. You wait and there's another gap. Not this one, the next. That one, gilded in gold, fanciful. You see long draping curtains flying by in the wind and great sconces, burning lights. What do? You see it coming up the road towards you.
Yeah, I got this. I'm going to cast Magic Missile at the cart and hit 3 of its wheels.
Okay. You do that and the whole thing splinters, turns, and flips. The entire carriage seems to collapse. Horses whinnying, neighing. They go sprawling across the road and just it collapses in a great heap of wood and mess. You're probably about a quarter mile off.
Should have smoke arrow. What?
All right, the carriage lies collapsed. What do you do?
What if she just smoke arrow? Oh, yeah, do it.
Himself.
Do it.
Yeah? Okay, you shoot that smoke arrow, it erupts in the middle of the road, and a great plume of smoke disguises the whole mess of it. You see another carriage far down the road coming your direction. You don't have much time, maybe 3 minutes at most.
Are you gonna go? Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go as a raven.
Okay? Yeah, you morph into a were-raven. You go looking through the wreckage here. You see guests dressed to the teeth in their garb. They already are wearing their masquerade masks. You see them in their fanciful outfits. One of their masks is askew on his face. He doesn't look like he can really see as he goes kind of stumbling about in the wreckage.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Okay. You reach down and just pull it off. You do that. You see his eyes, they wince up at you. Wholly black. He turns his teeth bare, a vampire as he looks at you. He goes and it's pinned beneath a great axle of the wagon. What do you do?
Fly away.
Okay. Yeah. And with that, your wings carry you up and out of the smoke, billowing out from underneath you. And you're carried up into the sky. Rillirn and Lenore, you follow soon after on your way to Castle Ravenkind.
Teamwork, baby.
I'm not gonna spend
You
too much
guys
time.
both spent like half that just like staring at each other. What do we do?
I
Hurt him
think
or anything. I have no
That was
reason.
so
He's
funny.
stuck. I'm just gonna leave.
I think that was perfect.
Yeah, that worked out nice. Anna, you find yourself in Strahd's bedchambers with Rahadin. There, the faint light of the moon comes spilling in through that window. It's late. And out from that window you see movement, not only of wagons, but the faint ghostly movement of spirits traveling up that road. You've heard of this phenomenon before. The March of the Dead, it's called. Where the spirits of those slain in battle march their way to Castle Ravenloft and climb the spires. At midnight, they jump to their death. Rahadin stands there, closing the door behind you. Is everything satisfactory, Your Highness?
Looks to me. Where is he?
He's preoccupied at the moment.
By what?
It is your wedding day. Do not keep to tradition. A bride should not see her groom.
Are you sure? We've kept to traditions before.
You will see him soon enough.
How much longer?
An hour. 2 at most.
Then I just wait here?
Yes. But I must caution you. Tonight is the precipice of fate. Do you understand?
Explain.
Tonight, the Master will have what he could never have before. You. Love. And on that night, fate will do everything in its power to keep the two of you apart. You must stay here, where you are well guarded. When the time comes, I will walk you down the aisle. But in the meantime, he pulls from his jacket pocket a pair of stones. Flat, and a small face carved in each one, moon-like as they turn, facing each other in his palm. This one is for you.
Take it.
It is a sending stone. At the first sign of trouble, you will call me, and I will be here. Speak to the stone, and I will hear your voice. Yes. Now stay put. All eternity awaits.
All eternity.
He walks to the door, opens it, and leaves. You're left alone. And at the window, you catch the faintest glimpse of something moving, too fast for maybe a normal person to perceive, but to you, you spotted it, a face in the window. It was so fast, you weren't sure who or what, but it moved almost like a child, there, moonlit, and it was gone.
Can I go look?
Yeah.
Can I open the window?
You do. You go to that window, you push at it, the whole thing slides up and out. As you look out, you hear the skittering of movement on paved stones, as if something crawled along those walls. You hear the faint tapping of gravel and grout as it hits the stones and falls into air.
Do I know what direction?
You think it was up towards the tower.
And Rahadi just left?
He just left out the other door.
Can I follow?
Out the window?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you go peer out and then you just crawl along that wall. Okay. As you crawl out along that wall, you see there great gargoyles looking down at you. They watch. Not in judgment. They make no face, but you know that as they watch, their masters will know that you've left. What do you do?
Continue.
You continue. You crawl out further along that wall, and there you see more carriages coming in. No sign of a body moving along that wall. But you see up the glowing light, like a lighthouse, the heart of sorrow.
Up the tower?
Up in the high up in the tower.
Where am I climbing up?
You are along the face of the main building here. It stands like this.
Okay.
Your room is about here. And up far behind you is this great tower. And the second one, taller than it, on the other side. This one's with the one that houses the Heart of Sorrow.
Okay. Can I just go to the top?
Okay.
To sit?
Yeah.
Find I don't know if there's a
Yeah,
groove in
yeah.
the
Up on the crenellation thing.
yeah.
You go and you sit down, the wind kind of wafting over you, very faint, cool breeze. Everything is silent. As you sit there and ponder, your hands go to that small onyx stone, the horse. You think of him, the sadness, but you also remember his fear. You ponder it. Would you like to do anything while you're up here?
Just look at Bucephalus. His fear of me? Is that what I was wondering?
You're not sure.
Oh.
You remember that he was afraid of something. He was running from you.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? With that, we're going to go downstairs as the wagons arrive. The three of you, you do not have a wagon of your own. Did you commandeer another one, or are you walking in Castle Ravenloft?
I think we're just walking in.
Okay.
I'm walking with them. I'd like
Up to you.
If I don't,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna walk with you guys.
Okay, yeah. It'll just be me and Lenore, and then you walk in separate. Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably good.
Yeah, you go walking in and you, looking around the castle, and you actually spot a faint silhouette. Anna up on the rooftop, and you see him, your keen vision looking down. The two of you know each other instantly. Do you make any motion?
No, I don't mean.
I don't
Move
see
my
them,
head.
though.
Nothing to be suspicious.
I don't have good enough vision.
You're not there.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, I'm not here. Right. I
The
forgot
great
about that.
doors of Castle Ravenloft open to you on their own, and you're wafted inside by great smells of food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk inside and you see there many people all around talking, music playing off in the corner, and the gargoyles perched, watching all this occur, not bothering to hide their movement, as every once in a while they turn and look, watching the guests. Okay, you walk in. Where do you go? Okay. As you remember, off to the right, you pass other guests, all dressed in their very fancy attire, each one of them wearing a different, very fanciful mask, very elaborate feathers and beads and pearls. As you walk around them, you hear them talking and laughing and jeering at each other. All of them very extravagant, very eccentric folk. As you walk around them and come to the dining hall, as you walk, step in, you see and hear there's no food at the table.
Oh, disappointment on my face.
There is food lined over here on a much smaller table, but on the main dining room, just slab of wood that is laid out here, you see a massive pile of presents, all of them wedding gifts, laid out. Many of them wrapped, some of them not. As you go and you are greeted with this sight, Rillirn and Lenore, the two of you come walking in. I assume together? Yeah. She holds on to your arm as you walk her inside, watching the others as they behave and do the same. There, you're also greeted by people talking and laughing and jeering. Musicians off in the corner over here, bellowing out, singing, playing their violin. And you spot them immediately. Other magicians, other magic users. Some of them are casting and using their magic in displays to each other, not in a way that Glenfin might, but in a very academic or kind of showing off posture. Lenore looks to you. I don't think we belong here.
You want to leave then?
You see Amadeus.
Okay. Should be somewhere around here though.
She goes and kind of pulls you forward into the crowd. You see now that there are guards here in front of the main door that leads down the hall to the chapel, here leading up the stairs to the main courtroom, the throne room, and over here is the spiral staircase where there are two guards posted in front of that small corridor that leads up to the bedchambers. Pulls you in past. And as you do, you actually bump into this fellow here.
Yeah.
He kind of looks at you.
Great.
Is he like
Just watching your eyes, you see his very dark through his mask. What sort of mask are you wearing?
I'm wearing a bronze color mask with like a cloth over one of the eyes.
Okay.
It's just toilet paper. Yeah. I'm on a budget, guys.
He looks at you and goes,
that?
"Do I hear ticking in your pocket?
Tea?
Do you have a pocket watch, perhaps?
Looking for the time?
My time, yes." Man, so beautiful a thing.
Thank you.
Finely crafted. Where did you find such a thing?
I was actually able to figure out how to make it myself.
Really? You are a watchmaker?
Not by trade. I needed the watch though, so learned how to make one.
Wow, you're a watch hobbyist then.
Indeed.
You have a way about you. A strangeness. Is this your wife?
No, but she was the wife of one of my best friends. But he sadly passed away recently.
Well, miss, I am sorry for your loss. She just nods and sort of curtsies and begins to pull you away from him. Pleasure.
Indeed.
Killing him first.
I like him. He seems like a fun guy.
Yeah.
She pulls you over towards the other room. She sees Amadeus as he stands there before this great mound of presents.
Just in awe. Wow.
Amadeus, what are you doing?
So I hear them behind me, or
You are able to spot them out of the corner.
I was looking at the food.
Okay.
Who's
Yeah.
over here?
You
I'm
come
just
over
gonna
here.
go get food.
Yeah. Do you approach, or what do you do?
I'm just.
I'm gonna approach him.
Okay. I grabbed the wrong person.
Yeah, he was over there.
Is he over here?
He
He's just
moved
hanging out.
instead.
He was also walking this way.
These people are real.
And the two of you come walking over here. Lenore sort of tails off as she walks forward, not wanting to seem too conspicuous. But as she walks forward, looking at this great mound of presents, this other man sort of walks up beside her. Just standing. You don't hear him say anything. But the two of you are now side by side.
I'm just trying to grab some food.
Rillirn, we have bad news.
Which is,
Food here sucks.
were you actually planning on eating while you were here?
Get hungry when I'm nervous.
There's nothing to be nervous about. The plan is immaculate. It will go as planned.
I hope so. Both of our sakes.
Lenore comes walking over. Okay, what are we doing? We have to get upstairs. There are 2 guards posted. Who knows if there are more upstairs?
We need to create a diversion of something.
Yeah, we need to make sure that's not centered on us though either.
Yes. Do you have anything?
Nothing that would really help right now.
There's a lot of stuff over there. What do you think about it? She starts walking over towards the table. Begins passing things. When suddenly, this woman here sort of goes, admiring the gifts, are you not? She sort of gets caught up in conversation, turning, the two of you left alone again.
We could use Lenore as the distraction. Leave her down here. Cause less suspicion.
I don't trust these people.
Do you have a better idea?
No, I do not. Roll for perception, both of you.
20. Not bad.
14?
You spot it very quickly. Off on the other side of the table, posted, staring at the pipe organ, is a large suit of armor. Red. Very familiar armor that you've seen before.
I'm gonna walk over and take a look at it.
I'm gonna walk over and take it.
Wait a second.
What way do you walk around the table?
I'm gonna walk past Lenore.
Okay. Do you follow?
I'm gonna accidentally bump into this lady.
Okay. He sort of walks between you and you bump into her.
Yeah.
She goes and sort of just turns to you looking
Excuse
kind
me,
of-
sorry. My bad.
Ooh.
I'm sure you meant nothing by it.
Oh,
Perfect.
of course. I mean, no offense. That was my mistake.
Do you know each other?
Him?
No, this,
Her?
yes.
No, never seen her in my life.
I do not know. Not know what. It is not my place to say, but I have a way of thinking about these things. You see, your faces. Perhaps you should talk. Perhaps you would like.
I'm good. I'm busy.
Oh, my darling, that never stops anyone. And she walks away.
Dang.
Or else you said it for me.
Facts. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm out of here.
The two of you just kind of just stand there embarrassed for a second. And you see now, paranoid, there are other eyes on you. Now watch you. Just they linger for a moment and turn to each other. Rillirn, you walk around the side of the armor. A large set. You recognize it
Yeah.
from.
It absolutely is. Okay.
It absolutely
Okay.
is. From Kazan's tower.
Yep.
This great red suit of armor that was last taken by Glenfin. It stands there, resolute, holding a box in front of it.
Does it look locked?
The box,
Like, as it is?
No.
when I'm looking at it?
it's slightly different than this box.
Okay.
It is very smooth wood, polished to a shine, inlaid with mother of pearl and gold, like a cat. Go ahead and roll for insight.
Nine.
9. You look at it and yeah, it's a pretty fancy box.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It hit a bunch of other dice. I should have rerolled. Are there a lot of eyes looking at me right now? If I like quickly glance around.
No, they're sort of more lingering on these two, but right behind you,
There's a guy in the organ.
yes, there's a
I
woman.
forgot
the
about
organ.
him.
She's just looking at the keys. She goes almost to touch them. Or just watches, admiring it. So you see the great marble statues all roiled and turning, twisted, looking up into the heavens.
Yeah. Can I roll sleight of hand and mage hand the box?
Okay. How would you mage hand it? What does it look like? Or where is it going? Is it just
It's just held like this, kind
it's
of in
just
the
held
armor.
it's just held between gauntlets presented out like this.
Yeah, I'd like it to just kind of like appear behind it and then push it over, and I quickly put it into my jacket.
Okay. Falls forward and just goes into your jacket. This woman sort of turns around. Admiring that piece, are you?
Indeed, it is quite the armor.
It is. Worn by a great warrior, a great man. She goes, puts her hands up to the chest of him, lingers there. Yes.
Have you seen the armor before?
You are joking. It is the Lord Strahd himself, born in the great wars against the Lich King Aslan.
Right. No, of course. I must have forgotten. It is quite magnificent, though. Absolutely. It would be impressive to see it in action.
Indeed. What did you bring the happy couple? You take out the box?
Oh yeah. I brought this.
Oh, so beautiful. What does it do?
This box it opens.
Well, what is inside the box?
Allow me. Oh. Yep. I opened
The box is a music box.
Oh,
It begins to play. And everything seems to go quiet. As the room dies down, the music far off disappears.
Aslan.
That's what I thought it was in the box for a second.
You're like, wait.
Inside,
Wait a second.
OP.
you see inscribed
Literally gone.
on the
Yeah.
box for the happy couple, Glenfin, the Magnificent.
Oh.
And the music continues to play. You see a small figurine of a tiger as it turns and turns and turns. And suddenly you feel yourself entranced and staring into this box. So you just watch that small figure turn. The two of you hear this coming from the box. Lenore sort of pulls on your jacket there, and she comes walking over.
Can I close
You can try. Yeah, roll
Yeah.
for strength.
it? Strength. Dang it. 12?
12. You begin to force it, and the hinges seize up. Suddenly, out springs a lion.
Ah, yes.
The great saber-toothed tiger. She springs from this box out onto the table. Gifts go falling off to the side, springing everywhere. People jump and scream. Someone goes running for the door, and two more follow. These two go peering back towards the side of the wall.
It's
Yes.
okay.
Oh,
This is perfect.
perfect.
The distraction.
This is perfect.
You're welcome.
Good job, by accident. I knew it was a trick box.
So wonderful. Is it real? She goes
Yes.
talking.
Yes.
Here, kitty. Oh, he is gorgeous.
Indeed, yes.
Okay, the cat, go ahead and roll for animal handling. As
God.
he turns towards you, the holder of the box.
Oh my god. Oh, 18.
19. He looks at you, snarling. It stares its deep eyes, peering. What do you do?
Can I give it commands mentally? Like if I message it?
It's a tiger. You're probably not. It's a
It's
saber.
a lion. It's a lion.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
What do you do?
I'd like to pull out How to Train Your Dragon and put my hands up to it.
That's what I was gonna do. You do that, leaning forward to it. It sort of takes a step back. You hear this deep guttural growl. Suddenly it turns and springs off the table. It chases after one of the guests over here. You hear it. It's sort of chasing after this one. She goes running. Help! 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 Someone goes and sort of ducks to the side as she goes running out the door, and it chases her to this area.
I want to walk towards the door now.
Yeah, you go. Did you just walk towards the door?
I'm gonna book towards the door.
Okay, I'm actually helping.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let's
run
go,
after
yeah.
the lion.
They all go running towards
Oh
the door.
no!
And the lion is running over here. And you see it chases that woman. And she sort of runs and bolts over here. This guard steps in front of her, and these two come over this
Alright.
direction.
We go.
Let's.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm trying.
Oh. Can I use the ranger? So many people go.
Oh, maybe not. Yeah.
A crossbow is drawn from this guard here, and
Yeah,
it shoots the tiger.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna
run straight. Straight towards the stairs.
Okay. Swords drawn. The last thing you hear is this great squelching as the tiger roars and cries out. You go
Oh,
running
my
down the
tiger.
stairs.
I already killed its owner anyway, so
Let's go.
bad reminder.
Yeah. Could you imagine if we had him for the final battle?
He would have been useless. He
He
would have been
so
in my
useful.
way.
He would have been so
He would
useful.
have been in my way.
Esmeralda would have been useful.
She could
Victor
still
would have
be
been
here.
useful.
She's somewhere in the castle,
hates
maybe.
you.
Yeah, but
Anna,
she could help you.
we go back to you on the rooftops. As you sit there holding a small obsidian stone figure of a horse. You thumb over it. So cold. The scratches, the wear marks. Roll for perception.
8.
8. An 8. You're very focused on that horse. You don't hear anything until the moment the voice is behind you and up on this carnelian is one of the brides. Ooh.
Gosh.
This is Valenta. You remember her being called. What have you got there?
Nothing of your concern.
She goes and sits beside you, toying her feet like a little girl.
Yes.
What are you excited for tonight?
Was she one of the ones that like trying to kill me?
Yeah, at the church of St. Andrew. She's not the one that was extremely jealous and was. She was the one trying to hold her back. Yeah.
Why do you care? As I recall, the last time we met, you were trying to kill me.
Yes. You tried to kill me too.
I had no ill will against you. That was only defense.
All the same, you never acted in jealousy.
Not in that way.
You have a touch of violence about you. It's not everyone that gets to ride his horse. She stares at the stone that you hold in your hand.
What do you want?
I don't really know anymore. I thought I wanted you dead. If you jumped, I would have no objections. Is that why you are up here?
No. I like the view.
It gets old. When you can't leave, that is.
But you can leave the castle?
When he lets me.
How old are you? How long have you been here?
How old do I look?
That is not the question.
200. Give or take.
I see. Will you be at the wedding?
You want me at your wedding?
It was just a question if you'll be there.
I haven't decided.
I could care less if you showed up.
Very fair. But if I did show up, should I bring this? She holds something of yours. You recognize it instantly, the sword hilt. Sergei's sword hilt. She pickpocketed you while you were sitting there. What is this?
It is mine.
Really? It looks like mine. She takes 2 steps back.
Why play with me?
I don't know. I have nothing better to do.
Find something better to do.
Maybe I could ride your horse.
You want to ride my horse?
Why, yes, thank you for offering. She goes and reaches out her hand, holding the other back.
I am not going to give you Bucephalus. Give me the hilt, and I'll think about it.
That doesn't seem like a good trade for me.
Or maybe you can give me the hilt, for sparing your life and not killing you.
You would kill me on your wedding day and mess up your dress? I don't think so. She goes
without
walking on
question.
crenellations, balancing. She spins on a heel and turns at you. Oh, just get ready.
I would not blink an eye to kill you on my wedding day. So you can give it back to me. Or we can fight.
You're boring. She goes and holds out the hilt.
Go on, grab it.
Roll for strength.
Should be easy for you.
Yeah, right. I know. 21.
Okay.
I was like, maybe there's a
21.
chance.
Yeah.
Maybe she's
Okay, yeah, she got
I'd count it.
16 plus, but yeah. She goes to pull you over the side with her. She goes and pulls you in close, grabbing you along the top of your shirt. She goes and pulls you off over to the side, and you're able to just barely keep your balance, pulling her back. She's like,
Can I rip it out and kick her over?
yeah. Give me one more strength check.
Okay. 19 and then plus,
Oh,
so
wow.
27.
Okay, she also rolled a 19, but your strength is higher than hers. So you kick her, and she goes, and goes falling over the side until crack.
Wow, it turns so bad. Jeez.
She hits the roof. You see her splayed out there, twitching, far below.
Love the music.
Yeah.
I put the hilts in my dress.
As you do, putting them together, the horse almost seems to burn hot. Which doesn't happen.
Can I call him out?
Yeah.
Okay, then call him out.
Describe how you do so.
Oh god.
I just told him and whispered his name.
Yeah, with the great screaming of a stallion, it just comes flying out. Its hoofs clicking on the paved stones of this great roof here that you stand on. Man.
Yeah.
It goes backing up. It stares straight at you. Its violent face, its eyes peering, blazing as it stares back at you. It goes and claws at the ground there. What do you do?
Walk towards it.
Okay. Roll for intimidation.
That's intimidation. 20, nat 20.
20? Okay.
Gosh, wow.
It stays put. It doesn't move as you walk towards it. And slowly you see it beginning to stand straighter, leaning back, leaning back. Roll for insight.
14.
With a 14. Ah, you got extra pull.
Yeah, I got high pull on accident.
With a 14. You almost feel as if it's entranced in your gaze. Something about you has changed. You think you might be able to charm it.
Can I charm it?
You can try. Yeah, roll for charisma.
Okay.
Please fizz up the horse.
That's right.
I'm gonna redo that one. There we go.
What's happening?
What?
It was a worse. It was in between. It's not even worth it. It's gonna be like an 8.
An 8? Okay. Staring at it, you see it stares at you entranced for a moment before suddenly it snorts and springs to attack you. Okay. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. It goes, pounces on you, it headbutts you, laying you out there flat on the ground. You go skidding over. You hit the crenellations that are raised here on the edge, and it comes pouncing up onto you, right above you. What do you do?
Look at it. I'm not gonna fight. I'll stand.
Okay.
Try to stand up.
Yeah, you go to stand up, and it's going to attack you again. Okay, this time a 11, doesn't it? No. Okay, it goes in to stamp at you. You're barely able to roll out of the way, and suddenly that sword hilt goes skittering out from your dress again.
I go for it.
Okay, you go and you grab it, and immediately, not that, immediately, it springs into life. The world around you, black and gray, and now a burst of sunlight comes from the hilt out into a blade. It's so bright it blinds you as you hold it up in front of you. You can't see anything. In fact, it burns your skin as you hold it up in front of you. But the horse, it neighs, it whinnies, it goes pouncing backwards. You hear it so loud and in pain. What do? It's frozen there as it's sort of just skittering on the stones, also blind. You can't see it. You're deafened. The world is a swirl of just color, sunlight swirling around you.
Can I scream out for him to
Yeah.
stop? Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
That's what I would probably have to say. Stop biting me.
Okay. You don't even have to roll for intimidation, but you hear the thing as it sort of stops. It goes and just begins to sort of whimper. You can't hardly see it. What do you do with the sword? Yeah, you move the sword down. It's burning up your arm. You can feel it, but it's immensely powerful. As you go and lean it off to the side, suddenly with a flash of light, it contracts and just vanishes. Once again, just a hilt, but the effects of it lingering on that rooftop. You see out into the night again, birds chirp and then go quiet. For a moment, it's as if Barovia had sprung into life again. And the horse before you bows low, whimpering. You stand above it.
Yes.
What do you do?
I would say you are mine and no one else's. That's what I want to say.
It sort of just whimpers there.
Can I go to
It doesn't look up at you.
pet its
Yeah.
like pet its name?
Go ahead and roll for charisma.
Uh, 13.
13. With a 13, it doesn't really move into you, but you get the sense that for now it's docile. And perhaps later you might be able to charm it again. Okay. So you look out, you notice that there were more carriages arriving.
Can I call him and then rush down back to the room?
You do that, you call Bucephalus. Suddenly turns into that black
That's perfect.
stone as it skitters along the floor. You go, reach for it, grab it, picking it up. And for the first time again, even though you had a plan, it all seemed hopeless. Everything had been stripped from you. But that reminder of the sun, of Sergei, that you have loved before and you might just love again. It lingers, if only for a moment. As you pocket the horse, and you go climbing down the side of the castle back into your room.
She's dead.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Push
she
her off.
speaks her, yeah.
You did.
What?
I pushed her off.
Yeah.
Anna, in your room, you wait there. You sit on your bed maybe brushing off your dress, which had gotten dirty on top of the roof, picking leaves and needles out from it.
I'm not in my wedding dress yet, am I? Or am I?
You're not.
Okay.
You're in sort of just a leisure dress.
Okay.
Your wedding dress still hangs from one of the bookshelves there to the side. But as you're there, sorry, everything's slow right now.
If I- Just making sure.
The others come storming up these steps. And you hear a knock at your door. Gentle, brief, hesitant.
I don't open it.
You
I
don't?
just say, who is it?
And it's me.
Strahd.
May I come in?
It's bad luck to see your bride on our wedding day. But if you must, you can.
The door doesn't click, but instead is a mist that almost seems to seep through the pores of the wood and expand again on the other side of the door. Strahd appears in your room. You are beautiful.
Thank you. Can I walk up to him? I
Yeah.
haven't seen him for what was I saying?
You haven't seen him for several days. He stands there, still, cold. As you go to him, do you touch him, or yeah?
Just his hand.
You go and you pick his hand that remains at his side, and you have to pull it up to you. Where have you been?
I was at the top tower.
Not today. 3 days, and where have you been?
I was nervous. So I just needed some air.
I thought the worst, you know.
I'm right here. I thought you would know where I was. Have you not known this entire time?
I found you soon enough, but I had to look. I did not think I would go looking.
I'm sorry. I'll leave a note next time. Deal?
It won't matter after tonight. I'll never have to worry again.
I missed you while I was away.
Roll for deception.
I'm using one of my.
Yeah, this is an important one.
Yeah.
I know.
Absolutely.
I will, yeah.
Reroll if you have to. Logan's not looking.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm rerolling. It was too bad.
What's your deception at?
Wait, why are you? How are you rolling?
With the one that I have to reroll.
Oh,
This
the
is one.
indomitable?
Yeah.
Is that considered a saving throw? What
Oh,
she's
it's
doing
not.
right now?
It's
That's an
saving
ability
throw.
check.
Yeah, you have to use
What'd you get?
inspiration.
I got 7.
7. Okay.
You're right, never mind, I save it.
You have the inspiration.
He looks at you, pondering for a moment there.
No.
We're screwed.
No, he just said he said it. Why said it?
You need not worry. The entire castle is on alert tonight.
It makes me nervous. Every other time in life, tragedy follows us everywhere.
Well, not tonight. Not tonight. Is the last night.
How do you feel? You seem
horribly worried, to tell you the truth. But together, we will make it through this together. Rahadim will walk you down the aisle. There is a secret door just to the right of your bed. You will walk through that curtain to the King's Hall. The music will play. There you will come down and we will speak our vows. And there we will be wed before all unholy gods and men. As he lingers there, just looking into your eyes, you begin to think it can't be long before the others arrive, and he's in your room.
You should go. I have to get my dress and get ready. You can't see me in the dress at least.
Very well.
Is he all ready?
He looks to be, yes. You see there a ruby crusted at his throat. It matches your ring. Are you wearing it?
Yes. And the necklace.
Yeah. There you see him begin to drift. Like the vision of a person sinking beneath water, he begins to dissipate, growing thin in the air. He takes a few steps backwards, his eyes locked in yours. As he sinks in through the shadows and is gone from your room.
In the book,
This is
I'll
a
add
really bad time for you. Just walking.
loved it.
I love
Yeah.
The three of you come peeking every corner of these great spiral staircases leading up to the rooms. Each one, no one's there. Little by little, you peek around each and every corner until you come, finally, to Strahd's chambers.
That's where she is?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Good. No, we're just.
That's where Strahd is. Saw it.
Just want to congratulate you, man. Your wedding.
Strahd's not there right now. Please leave a message. You're at a door. What do you do?
Alright. I'm just gonna go and open it.
Okay. The door is locked.
Yeah.
I attempt to open it.
You go and jiggle the handle. You hear this immediately. It startles you.
I run over.
Just not for learn.
Who is it?
It's us.
Open the door. Quickly open the door.
Okay. Yeah, you open it. And it is them.
It's us.
He was
We
just.
should have made a code word or something, maybe. That could have been good, actually.
No one can go there.
He was just here. Strahd. He only
Who would
missed
you
us by
think
a
it would be?
minute.
There's a lot of people here.
I was so worried you guys would knock when he was here.
He was just here?
Just here.
We just barely missed him.
Barely.
That's good.
Alright, plan.
So,
This will call on Rahadim if something happens. So the plan I was thinking is we call him, I call him, he shows up here,
we jump in.
and you jump in.
Yes. That's one way of putting it.
Here. Wouldn't that be the best plan?
I agree.
In the mask.
Well, I might need his clothes too.
Might be best if you just do that.
Yes.
Are
Be
we
sure.
going?
Yes.
Are we going to kill him?
Yes.
Yeah, probably not.
All right. Are you ready? We should do it now.
Can I look around for like a good hiding spot?
You see what's in that room. There's a door in here that leads to a bath chamber. There's a window, a bookcase, curtains on either side of this bed, and like great billowing curtains. And then this door, which you came in, that led in through a library.
I think. Do you guys want me to act as if I need him to save me from you in case something goes wrong? What if he escapes? And we plan everything we've lost. It would be just you two, and then maybe I could step in at some point. Or you three, right?
Yeah, I was there.
She's
What do you think? In case something goes wrong. So then the plan can still go on.
So you don't
Even if
want
he
us to
doesn't.
hide?
No. I was just
Won't he be on alert
if I'm cold, that you shouldn't be hiding anyway.
It just.
he'll come in with his... He'll come in ready for a fight.
I think hiding and getting an advantage on him would be nice.
So should we just wait till he shows up then? But then it will be too close to wedding time. But what if this takes too long? Then Strahd himself could come.
What does your watch say? What time do we have? You have about 20 minutes. No,
Oh,
sorry.
wait.
No, you have about 30 minutes.
The thing is, he'll show up to walk me down the aisle. Shouldn't I call him now with this?
What if
And
we snuck up on him and sliced his neck so he's not able to talk?
but the only thing I have to call him
That would be
die.
great. If you can stop him from talking, he can't cast as many spells. There are very few that
noise.
can. Yes.
Yes, but
Good luck.
if I call him with this, he's going to think that it's only an emergency.
He's not gonna know when he walks in. We're gonna be hiding. You're gonna be the only one he thinks is in here.
Alright.
But still can. We can still sneak up on him.
Alright.
If anything, I can summon something that would help us. Something that we can have attack you so that there's actually a threat.
What about Bucephalus?
You could summon him too.
And just use him? Then what if he kills him? I don't think he would.
But we're trying to kill him, so.
No, I meant Bucephalus as in Rahadin kill Bucephalus because he thinks he's turned on me or something. I don't know. Just call him in?
I think that's a good plan actually, having Bucephalus be in the room. Because even if that was
The horse is unwieldy. Will not attack us.
If you're hiding, but he
Potentially.
is a different type of being, he could know you're here.
most likely.
But I could hold him. Potentially.
Is there a way we can call him back to the room without tipping him off?
I could just call into the room and say I need his help with the dress. Actually. Just say that. Just say I need help zipping up
I
the
guess
dress.
you could, but there's potential that he would send one of the
I'm only I could say
bridesmaids,
I'm only
whatever they're
comfortable
called.
with him. I don't want anyone else.
We can see if that works, yeah.
Let's
I
do it.
think that's the better plan, not alert him to anything. Because there's also potential for him to bring guards.
I could just say, oh, I only needed you to help me with this. Let's do that.
Let's go with it.
Alright, hide.
Where do you hide?
So I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on us as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, we need somebody to hide like very close to the door so that we can block him from leaving as quickly as possible.
Where are you
Lenore.
guys?
Yeah.
Have Lenore do that.
Let Lenore stay closer to the door.
She goes and perches, turning into... She jumps, sort of turns into a raven and half flutters, claws her way onto that door.
God, that was so hot.
Yeah.
No.
Here's your right hand.
She caws at you.
Pull it together, man.
Okay, where do you go?
Is it loud?
Should I go
Changing
in the
from Raven
Not terribly. It sounds like
Through and then
kind of
this.
a ruffling of feathers.
Well, the problem is the door. The bathroom door's over here, right?
No, it's right
That
here.
is the bathroom door, yes.
And
Oh,
I,
this is the bathroom door. Oh, I see.
I'm gonna go in the bathroom, and then he has to go
Okay.
into
I
the
can go hide under
bathroom.
the bed.
I'll hide behind this bookshelf then, I guess.
Alright, I'll
I'll
go
hide
to
under
the
the bed.
bathroom.
I'll roll out.
Because then,
Yeah, it should be easy.
if
enough.
I'm in this room, he could potentially see you. So if I'm gonna go in there, so you can walk in there. His back will be to the door. Alright.
Alright.
I'll use my letter opener.
Alright, I go in there and grab the dress.
Okay. You go. You take the dress down. Where is this? How you're positioned? Where are you positioning
Oh,
yourself?
I was behind the bookshelf.
He's
I
going
didn't
under the
actually
bed.
go in
Yeah, go for it.
I'm under the bed.
You're under the bed. Do it.
I'm just gonna put them here, but I'm behind
Right
the
there.
bookshelf.
I'm in this room. Whatever.
Jordan, you're kind of messing up the bed back here. That's where you want
Oh,
me.
yeah. I was like, there's no
I am
hole.
not that bad.
You go and
Yeah.
step in there. You see a bathtub filled with blood.
Oh, the dagger.
Windows, drawn curtains.
Am I depleted on blood?
Alright, we want to make
You
sure that
could
cut
go to
is
the bathtub if you'd like to,
No, because no.
but you go and see there and you
Okay.
smell it. It's
Alright.
thick.
I don't know if I'm depleted.
depleted.
Like, of blood. If I need it.
It's not useful. Not
You
now.
don't need
Later.
any.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, I wait.
Okay.
Just like a few seconds.
Okay.
As I hear until they're
Yeah, everyone else hides. Wait, are you back? You're
He's
behind?
behind it.
Like,
He's
are you
just like,
on the bookshelf?
No,
Right.
yeah, I'm behind it. I just
He's
didn't
on
want to like.
it.
You guys are like perched up on the
Let's
bookshelf,
go.
like
Yeah.
Spider-Man, ready?
He just walks in an interesting bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Was it like that?
I'm just hiding under the covers.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay. What do you do?
I grab that stone and call Rahadin. I need your help.
What's wrong?
I cannot get the dress zipped up. I'm not comfortable with anyone else. Would you mind helping me, please?
Roll for deception.
Really? I'm a girl.
Dear God.
Asking Rahadin to zip up your dress? Roll for deception.
No, who else? Sweet.
What'd you get?
13.
Okay.
I thought
That's
it was
good.
even higher.
Yeah, you said it was good.
Well, that's good. That's better.
Dude, that's
than
bringing an acro dog.
What do you throw?
And that one.
Yes!
Yes.
Oh!
Oh
yeah.
my god. Oh my god.
Very good.
Oh.
This guy's oblivious.
He had no idea what he's doing.
Everything goes silent on the other side of that sending stone. But you think he bought it. Not much later, you hear footsteps just outside the door. That door clicks open. Anna.
In here.
Hmm.
In the bathroom.
He goes, takes 2 steps into the room and turns towards that door.
Hello? I asked you to come help me.
So he comes walking a few steps in, pauses there a moment, and then takes another step.
You're the now come on.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna roll out. What do you mean not now?
Okay. You rolled out.
You rolled out. It's go time.
Oh, so I got in the bathroom so
good
you can
God.
come behind him.
This is fine, this is fine.
You roll out of bed as he goes up to the door. Are you suitable?
I'm suitable. It's just the back.
The door clicks and opens.
My back's to him.
Yeah, you're standing in front of the tub. Like,
Yeah, just
Facing
like
towards
this.
Counts.
he takes another step in. Let's just get this in here.
Wait, door left open?
Yeah.
Yeah, door's left open. Right across the
Yeah.
No. Save that for after. If we can stop casting spells, it's so much easier.
Okay. Yeah, he walks right in. I'll use this.
Yes. Yes. Alright.
You cast the pass without trees too, so you
Yes.
should totally get to stealth over.
I'm going to start walking
takes 2 steps forward and goes to the dress. Okay, you
It's a
roll it out.
corset.
Okay, I'm gonna
So he has a
I'm gonna
lot.
go kind of
Bunch of
sneakily but
zipper,
quick. I'm
that's not
gonna have my
really
dagger out.
Okay, pass without trace. Can you remind me what that does?
He's like +5
It's
or
gonna
something.
be
just plus
gives-
5?
Yeah, plus 10.
Oh, okay. Wait, go ahead and roll just on the off chance you get a 1.
That's
Are you serious?
that's gonna be 23.
Okay.
No, it's plus 10. Yeah, it's
Easily. You
What
come
the heck?
creeping across the carpet, walking closer and closer. How are you approaching?
I'm on my knees, left hand out, dagger in my right hand. The goal is to kind of like grab by the shoulder and just kind of press in there.
All right, we are going to call this a sleight of hand check because you are going very surgically trying to slice.
Could be worse. Do have plus 5 sleight hands, so it could be worse.
You walk up immediately behind him.
Otherwise, use your inspiration.
Listen, I have an inspiration point.
As you grow near, you can hear voices emanating from him. Screams, howls off in the distance.
Resist.
Here we go, guys.
Okay, come on.
Yes. Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
can use it.
You got a 1?
He's using it.
All right, I'll let you
Yeah,
use
for
the cover
inspiration.
one.
Oh.
Come on. Thank
So we got
God.
some of these. 18.
Oh God, yes.
Okay. We're gonna see how he turns.
Yeah, of course,
Come
the
on.
one, the off chance.
Just against it. 18.
But I don't know what
Oh,
that's.
that matches it.
You go. Slice
Can I
his
chrono
throat.
shift his?
He slices out. No, he slices out.
Can you chrono shift his?
Yeah.
Yes.
But he said he's.
3.
Yes, I'm chrono shifting it.
Okay.
In case
You-
it was 18 and then.
In
Okay.
case, in case
Go,
it's
go.
lower.
2.
Yes!
Yes! Oh my gosh!
Alright.
Go! Come on. Okay.
Describe how you draw the blade.
Yes!
Across the back.
Yeah, across his neck.
God.
Just kind of like this. I'm gonna grab his shoulder and just slice like this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you come forward to him, very calm, quiet. You lean into him, a breath away. You hold your breath, lean forward, press hard against him as you draw. The force of your hand pushing him draws the knife deep into his throat. It slices, you feel it go almost halfway through his neck. Just
Dude.
he turns without hardly making a sound, but you hear these great howling screams, not from him, emanating all around him as if the blood that spills and patters out onto the bathroom floor, the tile, all of it, screaming voices of ancestors, those he's killed, each one of them howling in pain for him as he turns,
Does he look at me?
dips onto one knee,
I'm gonna pull
turns
his mask
around.
up, go like this. There's a wink.
Keep going.
Yeah, he looks straight into your eyes, his face turning, going limp on one side. As he goes staggering. He slips, now in his own pool of blood, flops like a fish down onto the tile. And begins to twitch, still alive as the blood pulls out
I
of
just go up
him.
and stab him in the heart.
Yeah, he goes grabbing at his
kill?
throat.
At the point.
You go, and you hardly have to fight him as the blood, he's lost. He goes weak. You move his arm aside, fish the dagger between the correct ribs, and force it in. It's a sickening squelch. Bubbles pool, because you've gone through one of his lungs.
Oh my god. I thought that was gonna be like a mini boss fight.
No. Okay. I mean,
With a final wheeze.
He sliced his throat.
That's
Kill. Oh.
Rahadin is dead.
Yeah.
Dude, that made so much.
That made, yeah.
And then you turn, seeing the blood pooled on the floor has stained the curtail curtain of your dress.
Well, so far so good.
Damn it. Won't do that.
Not that.
Wait a second. It might do that, yeah.
You stare down at that pooling blood. What do you do?
I'd like to walk in.
I walk
Floors are
out.
all bloody. You and Lenore side by side. As
Well, I guess they walk in.
do you just go
Wait.
walking through it, or do you just go walking? You walk around it.
I walk through it.
Okay. You step over him, the train of your dress, dragging through the blood as it smears along the floor. Amadeus, you step kind of off to the side.
Well, I need his
Into the door.
clothes, so I'm gonna start taking his clothes
is soaked in blood, but who knows? It's a spooky Halloween wedding.
That's what I'm like, well, I'll go dip it even more. In the,
But it's a horrific sight as you see it just smear that blood out across the floor, and you walk towards the bed. You sit on the corner of the bed. Yeah. She turns and you see that trailing blood behind you. So you look back at it. Amadeus, you're going down. You start picking through his clothes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take
You
his
go.
mask as well.
Yeah. You try to kind of shake it out, keep the majority of the blood off of it, but it's pretty well drenched along the right-hand side.
wash it off, Amadeus. And then he can.
I wish it was easy to wash blood off.
If you go and look to the bathtub, it's also filled with blood.
Of course it is. Is this what you bathe yourself in?
No, what?
Lenore just hits you.
Can I check his body for his spell book?
Yeah, you go looking through 'em. In fact, you do find a spell book.
I'd like to take it.
Okay. Yeah, it's a very small one. A grimoire about the size of this pad here. But it's folded and crinkled with many pages. Amadeus, in his jacket, as you shake it, you feel something heavy in one of the pockets. You go and reach for it. It's the other sending stone.
Do I see him grab that?
Are you in the room?
Yeah, because I was checking his body.
Yeah.
I'd probably just give it to you.
Yeah. I reach out to take it from you.
How do I have it?
Just in case I need help. You need help?
Yeah, I'm gonna be next to you.
That's true. Okay.
We're
Yeah.
gonna need it.
Yeah, I started taking it from his hand.
Wow, no, I was gonna get it to you.
Hold on, I'll check it. Wait a second.
Is there a closet or anything?
Oh yeah, there's a wardrobe over here against this wall.
I'm gonna go look in it.
Okay. You go looking in it, and you see other dresses, the purple one that you wore the other night at dinner. But no other wedding dresses. This was the only one.
Fits.
The rest you assume burned and walked her house.
I'm gonna put Ronnie's mask
Okay.
on.
That's fine. Can I walk over and give Amadeus the rock? The other rock? You're gonna be the one that needs it.
Yeah, that's true. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I checked my watch. How much time do we have?
You have about
This is what I see.
5 minutes.
That's unfortunate.
It is nearly time.
What should we use his body? Throw it in the bathtub.
I think they're not gonna know that he's gone. His clothes are bloody. I can't wear them.
At least throw his body in the bathtub.
Yeah,
I like that idea.
Yeah, he can just sit in there. No one will look.
how am I supposed to walk you up the aisle if they know I'm not Mahadi?
I don't know about your clothes.
Is there any other clothes in here that look similar?
Let's go in the wardrobe. See if we can find any.
You go and look in there. There's women's clothes, and then there's very few suits that you assume to be Strahd's.
I can always say he spilled something.
No, it's not his character. Is there a faucet in the bathroom?
That's not gonna clean it out.
Well, it's fresh. It'll wash it out enough.
There's not.
How bad is it on his clothes?
It's pretty bad. He's wearing a very dark kind of purple, very luxurious patterned suit, jacket, but it's drenched in a darker stain.
It's just wait, was it a jacket over something?
It's a jacket over a vest, yeah.
Oh, that's the best.
All right. There's a little bit of blood still smeared on it, but it's not as bad as the outside jacket.
Maybe just wear the vest.
Yes, but if people ask about the blood on it,
Well, maybe there was a problem you took care of.
Very true. And there's blood at the bottom of my dress. If you have blood as Rahadin, I think that is more believable if something happened.
Okay, what happened?
Yes. You're sure to get your story straight.
exactly.
For me, I could just said I wanted it to be more festive, and because there was a bath of blood.
Do you think he'll buy that?
Don't know.
Since
And helping me, you could have gotten someone your best.
Who wanted to put someone here? Perhaps there is another who would kill.
You don't have
Someone
to-
bad. Someone who wants you dead.
Me?
can always.
Well, I can name a
Person
few actually. The concubines, the brides.
You swear it.
Blame them.
I
Yes.
don't know. I already have killed one.
What?
Yes. I already killed one.
Settled. We have found our scapegoat then. Just blame her.
Alright, that works for me,
Simple.
and he helped.
Yes, that's easy. and
Alright,
simple.
let's
Absolutely
use
should
that.
work. I'll take the vest. How are his pants?
They'll be fine.
Perfect.
Alright.
You see Lenore, she goes and kind of just starts pulling the pants off with one arm. It's like,
I'm just gonna go over to her. I got this.
I just
she goes and
watch
bats you aside and just
Yeah.
pulls the rest of it off.
Space me the
She goes and tosses it up to you.
Alright, we got to get ready. Rillirn.
Alright, I quickly condense a fireball spell into my little moat.
Be careful. Okay.
You as well.
See you at the end of this.
As long as we make it out.
Alright.
Okay. I went, I found the door. You part that curtain on that side, the small wooden latch. I will go down there and I will be in the audience. Be safe.
My guard's still gonna be there when we go downstairs.
Well, you're going through a secret entrance, so it doesn't matter to you. Lenore might be.
Is there another way down?
If you can teleport.
Oh, I know. No.
You can fly out.
I don't know if that's safe here. That's
Oh,
pretty
yes, never
obvious.
mind.
Gargoyles
She
are
holds up her
everywhere.
arm and is like,
Also, yes.
Sorry.
Mm.
no.
no, it's fine. I will go down and I will go out through the throne room. I'll meet you. It'll be fine.
Alright.
Let's, Rillirn, would you mind throwing his body in the bathtub?
Sure.
You do mine then?
Stop it. She goes, come on.
Alright.
You can't get more dirty.
You and Lenore go over to the bathtub, heave it up. She pulls up one of his legs as you have his arms together. You carefully slide him over the porcelain, and he sinks beneath that opaque liquid, black ichor. And it's gone, disappeared.
Alright. Good luck to you as well.
Be safe.
Thanks.
Amadeus.
I instantly teleport out of there.
I'm gonna start mimicking Rodney's voice.
Okay, what do you
Because
say?
you can.
Wait, how do you say it? Good voice right there.
Rodine.
What?
Kind of speak snake.
I'm not Amadeus anymore.
That's not
Rodine.
good imitation. Solid.
Just need to hear it.
Rillirn.
Alright, I'm gonna talk into the sending stone real quick. Just making sure that this works.
Yeah, you hear it come from the stone.
No one's home right now.
You hear nothing.
Alright,
Keeping
Amadeus.
the antithesis.
Be safe.
Have I never been safe? I'm always safe.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Try your ring.
You hear down below music playing. And you get the sense of movement beneath you, far below. You can hear them as you open up this small door. and step in behind a statue in this great hallway.
Gotcha. Look, I'm gonna be holding this one kind
In your, like,
of, just
yeah,
kind of like hiding it.
in your pocket.
Well, I kind of want him to hear it. Like, if
Oh,
Because
okay.
it'll
Would
work
be
if
okay
he-
in my
if he
pocket?
holds it, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So just
so I guess hold in my pocket, would that be fine? Or would that be kind of muffled?
I believe you have to willingly send the message. I don't think it works like a walkie-talkie. Like you can just hear everything around you.
It's better.
But as long as you're holding it, you can sort of whisper and he can hear through it.
yeah.
Okay, we were hoping he could hear like the, I guess, other noise,
Ceremony
but
and stuff.
if not, no biggie.
Yeah.
Okay. So you, the two of you, step out. Where did Anna go? Into the King's Hall. You step out behind a great marble statue. The hall has been completely cleaned up. You remember, tell this hallway where Van Richten was killed. The great blast scrubbed from every stone. Though as you walk forward towards the chapel, you think that you can see there still in the mortar small bits of char. Rillirn, what do you do?
So I'm at the heart.
Oh, sorry. No, describe how you cast your spell.
Probably just
Oh, like a swirling clock appears, and then I'm gone, and then I appear in the next to the heart on the staircase.
Okay.
Oh heck yeah, that's
my
so
gosh.
cool. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
It's something from Stranger Things.
No, it's not an octopus.
Learn. The moment
It's like
you're there, wind rustles all around you. Your robe, it swirls about you, and suddenly the clap. You're no longer in Strahd's room, but you're at the corner. You're standing on these stairs in this great tower. There's a immense fall leading down, 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 maybe 90 feet to its base. If you stare, looking up, you see this glowing red crystalline heart beating an organ still. And right there is where we're going to take a break.
Oh yeah, I have to pee.
Same.
I have to pee. I